Good evening, I'm Giuseppe Basile. I'm the analyst and trader you can find at the website www.fibstalker.com. Good evening, today is Sunday, December the 15th, 2013, and this video is part of my Fibstalker free newsletter, and in this video I'm going to review for you the US dollar versus Japanese yen, the euro versus Japanese yen, and the pound versus the Japanese yen. And this video only goes to my subscribers, so make sure that you have subscribed to my free newsletter on the website if you want to receive this video plus occasionally videos during the weekdays when something important is going on. So let's start from the daily chart of the US dollar versus Japanese yen. And those who follow me know that I've been looking at this extension long now since April last year. Using an anchor that was identified before April last year, and traced with a trace to all-time highs here, recent highs. Sorry, not all-time highs, but recent highs at 103.71. And as you can see, we had clear participation at the 94 level once. And in another video, I also showed you this formation here and how participation and breaking levels by program trading actually generates this kind of coils and lateral moves on top of support. Now this support actually has a first target at 108.31, and there it's where I believe if this market could actually go. Now move to. Now we also had an inner measure move that started working here clearly in November this year. That's the 97.70 area, and I told subscribers that we would that thanks to this move we would see price at previous highs, and the reason for that is that the first target for this move, 103.38, this level is also target of this measure move, and this level was actually touched to the pip here a couple of weeks ago, as we can see here, the December the 3rd, and then we had this first profit taking, and then price kept pushing higher. So we still have two scenarios here that we need to keep in mind. The first scenario would be a retracement into the next measure move on the daily chart, and that's something that we need to keep in mind. And this would be 180 level here, right? And the second would be just a continuation higher into this 108.31. Now, as you can see again, if we move into 180 here area and we get support there, then we will have first target at 105 and second target at 107.80, very close to that wider target we had due to the weekly to the setup and activity of program trading on the weekly. So there is not really a lot to do in this market here if you trade the daily. Of course, if you trade short term, then there will be consideration to be made on the 240 minutes, which I'm not going to do in this video. Moving to the euro versus Japanese yen, and here again we had this move, and I identified this move in May basically, and we saw then in June we saw participation of program trading clearly, very clearly, the first time here, as you can see, 127.30 level acted as a support, and then price dipped into this area, but eventually came out of it, and this acted as a very good level of support and entry long for program trading. And we knew that then we had two targets, the first one 137.36 and the second one 143.11, 143.10, and that is where we saw price. We saw 3 weeks ago price reaching the first target and very quickly then, and I mentioned this to the subscriber that we could actually see an acceleration and in a few weeks see the 143.10. And we are there. We are still not there. We need to touch this level. Program trading is very adamant about that. And profit taking will only happen at this level or with few pips of front run. And so far I think we had 30 pips of front run because 142.81, 143.11, it's 30 pips. So we still have a little bit of move here, and possibly then we could come back to trade the next support long at 138.43. so keep these levels in mind, they're very important. And if you follow my work and if you go back to my website and study my analysis, there are almost 400 videos there to review for you, and you'll see that these levels are very important. Then the pound versus Japanese yen, that's the last market I'm going to review here, and very similar. All these markets that are related to the Japanese yen have similar setup, and the Japanese yen we know has been very weak, and the chart shows that as that to us very clearly here. Now we had this measure move 147.30 level, participation twice, and the first time in June and the second time it was in August here. And as soon as we traced that, we already had this, the target 161.33 and 168.61. I've been advising subscribers of my free newsletter that would be the levels that we would see. And actually 3 to 4 weeks ago we saw 161.30 and we saw then 168.61. see the profit taking here as soon as we reach this level. And I think price is moving here, but just trading really water here, because at this point program trading on the weekly and daily is not interested in pushing this price higher. So if program trading is not interested, there is a lack of strength and power in this market. So I don't think that other forces will come in and keep pushing higher this price. So what I anticipate on the other side is 163.40 level. That's where we can see this price moving into. And so keep this level in mind, that this is very important too. The video on the Japanese yen major pairs ends, and I hope this video was interesting, and want to remind once again that this video only goes to my subscribers, and you can subscribe for free to my newsletter by going to my website philipstalker.com, and on the left side you can click on the icon and register yourself. I want to remind that your privacy and data is very important to me. When you do the registration, you'll see that there is a warning there. I follow the strict Canadian regulations in the matter of managing your data, and there's a third party storing your data. It's not me, and your data and email will only be used by me for the purpose for which you subscribe, which is the newsletter. And you can subscribe at anytime you want. You always will find the link on the newsletter. I hope this helps you. I wish you a very good remaining of this weekend, fading out, and I wish you a very good trading week next week. Have a good night. Bye now.